Good afternoon, dear children. Namaste to all of you. How is the Josh? Okay, hope everything's going great for you all in terms of health, in terms of physical health, mentally, emotionally, everything, because all of that does matter a lot, as I always say, right? So, very, very warm welcome to this session, children. And this is Ambika, your biology master teacher, right here on the super amazing platform of Vedantu. Okay. Hi, Abhinandan. You were late in the last session, right? So, to make up for that, or rather, for whatever reason, you are back here on time. Okay. Hi, Parswell. Hello, Harshil. All my regular children are here. Hello, Kritika. I'm absolutely good, Shubham. Thank you so much. Hi, Bhargavi. All good, all good. Great. Okay. Hi, Aryan. All right, guys. So, very, very good to see you all. Yes, so let us get started. As you can see, and as you are already aware about what the topic for today's session is going to be. Today is yet another session from the Mind Map series. Okay, ICSE Class 10 Mind Maps. And quickly, Anubha ma'am's class is also going on, is it? Okay, Kritika. So, guys, quickly tell me how many ICSE 10 children here? I know some of you who are my regular students who are from ICSE, but apart from that, yeah. Menti Wars on the Hindi channel? No, I won't be there. And as of now, it's happening only on the Hindi channel. Yep, Aditya, Chaitya, Bhargavi, who else? Homa, Kumud. Okay, right. So there are a lot of you. Mimansa. Okay, who else? Anchal. So many of you. Okay, guys. So right. So let me tell you, children, in case you haven't watched any of our mind map sessions as yet, we've been doing them for CBSE class 9 and 10 already. Many of you I know have been regulars there as well. Where is Akanksha, by the way? I did say see Akanksha's name sometime back, but now, okay. Anyway, tell me a quick hi, Akanksha, if you're still there. All right. Okay, not for any particular reason, because I know like a set of children who are always regular in my session. All the other regular children, very much I can see your names, which is why I was asking where Akanksha is. Like Mimansa, Chaitya, Parswal, Abhinandan, Aryan, Suchi, Aditya, all of you guys, Bhargavi, all of you guys, I know are always regular. So yes, guys. So, children, mind map series, let me make that very clear to you, just in case you're not aware of that. Children, mind maps, actually speaking, it's a very good tool when it comes to revision purposes. Okay, so it can be anything. There is no perfect mind map. In my opinion, the ideal mind map should be one which helps you revise everything at one glance. You just have a look at it, and everything should register in your head. So, what do you do for it? You don't use it as a tool for in depth studies, obviously. You just use it as a tool for last minute revisions. Exactly. So, she says small diagrams from revision. Okay. Yes, guys. So I think CBSE 9 and 10, you guys have also been making and sending me amazing mind maps, and I'm so very happy to see all of that. Let's hope we get the same kind of response from ICSE class 10 as well. Okay, so today basically I will not be explaining any of these concepts. Okay, we have done bio bites, we have done one shot series, everything. Umang series, of course, if you need to check out everything in detail, all of that is there on the major playlist, the main playlist. So check that out, and then come and watch the mind map series for a basic guidance on how you could make a mind map in case you're not aware of it at all. And of course, as always, we will be having a very short, very quick Menti as well. All right, let us get started with a positive quote. The secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. Isn't that beautifully said? Because what is done is done. We won't be able to do anything about it, right? But right from this very second, you can decide to be in charge of yourself, and you can just start building up new things for the betterment of your life, Right? Isn't that beautiful? Awesome, says Suchi. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Kate. All right, children, those of you who are not aware of our INMO camps, the Mathematical Olympiad, free INMO camp, this is still available for you to register and enroll. The start date was the 21st of Jan, and this will totally have 10 topic wise classes of 2 hours each. So you could check out Vedantu Olympiad School, wherein our experts, Lohit sir, Chetan sir, and Abhay sir, will be the best guides to help you succeed. Okay, so the national level INMO camp, do not miss out on this. You can register right now using the link which is given here, or it will also be given in the description box below. All right, you could just click on it to register for the national level INMO camp. And if you want to download the complete preparation kit, that's also available to you. It's just a click away. Okay, so the link is there in the description box below. All right. So, children, as I was telling you, for the benefit of those of you who've joined late, let me just tell you once again, we won't be revising concepts. I will basically be just mentioning the overview, an overview of everything which comes under this particular chapter. Cell cycle, cell division, and structure of chromosomes. Everything comes under this. Okay? Right, exactly. So, all eyes and all ears with me. Let us make the full use of this session. And towards the end, sometime in the second half, I will get started with a mentee for you. Okay? Right. CBSE, heredity and evolution. Yes, all your chapters will be done, children. Don't worry about that at all. Okay, of course, you need to know about chromosomes, because structure of chromosomes, the terms like chromatin, chromatid, chromosomes, all of those are things which you have to know. And the types of chromosomes are mentioned here. In the latest syllabus, it's not been very commonly asked, the types of chromosomes, but since it is part of some ICSE textbooks, you can still include it in your mind maps. Why unnecessarily take a risk, right? Now, chromatin, what is chromatin, right? If we are talking about a cell, inside the nucleus, you would have a cluster in the form of chromatin. This is what condenses in the form of chromosomes in the time of cell division. Okay? Yes. Then comes DNA. What is DNA? The biochemical structure, the biochemical molecule which makes up chromosomes and chromatin. That is what we call DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid. So all about the structure of DNA, the double helical model, all of this is very important for you to know. Then comes the very important cell cycle, right? The overall, the life cycle of one individual cell is what we talk about here. As you can see here, it's broadly divided into two phases, the interphase and the M phase. Interphase is where the cell basically prepares itself to undergo mitosis. Okay, so G1S and G2 are the sub stages of interphase. So these, as you can see here, you can also mention it in like short key points, what happens in each of these. For example, G1, it would just be growth of the cell. S would be DNA synthesis. That's why it's called S standing for synthesis. G2 would be growth and preparation for mitosis, duplication of various other cell organelles and all of that, right? Then M stands for mitosis, which is the actual cell division. Okay? Yes, guys, absolutely. Then the major difference between mitosis and meiosis, if you want, you can include it in your mind map. It's just here anyway for your reference. And I would suggest make tiny, simple diagrams like this as part of your mind maps. Okay? Yes, Mimansa says IPMATC. Yes, very much. IPMATC. Interphase, prophase, metaphase, anaphase, telophase, and cytokinesis. So note down mnemonics also if at all you want it. Okay? If at all that will help you. Okay? Helical, Kashish helix or helix means it's like this. Intertwined. Okay? This structure is what we mean by a double helix. Okay. Righto. Then comes the description of each of those stages of meiosis 1, meiosis 2, and its significance. These are things that, you know what the advantage is when you make it in the form of a mind maps, you just look at it, Your thoughts are entirely organized. You're able to link things from here and there, and it doesn't seem like you're learning some random concepts from here and there, right? Somatic, Aditi, somatic cells are those cells in your body which are not your reproductive cells. So, your skin cells, your nerve cells, your liver cells, everything comes under the category of somatic cells. Body cells, as we can simply call them. Okay? Yes, Akanksha. Okay, so here it is, the stages of cell division, the stages of meiosis, as you can see, meiosis stages. Right? So, children, the best way to include these in your mind map is by drawing very simple diagrams. Use different colors if possible. You know why using different colors helps in this chapter, especially in meiosis? It helps because homologous chromosomes, it will best be remembered if two different colors are used, because look at this, blue and red, and ultimately you can see the products of crossover also, a mix of red and blue, right? If you just do everything in the same color, that's not visible to you at one glance. Now this kind of making a mind map for this sort of concept will make sure that at one glance in your subconscious mind everything is absorbed very quickly. Okay, right. So, oh my goodness. All right, children. Homologous, I will just tell you what homologous is. Homologous chromosomes literally are those chromosomes which are similar in structure, shape, structure, and size. Okay. So, we in the human body, there are 23 pairs of chromosomes. Okay, out of which 22 pairs are autosomes, one pair we call them sex chromosomes. Okay, the 22 pairs of autosomes are completely homologous because each pair is formed by one member from your father's chromosome and one member from your mother's chromosome. So your chromosome pair number 1 is formed by one copy of daddy's chromosome 1 and one copy of mummy's chromosome 1. Together they form your chromosome 1 pair. We call them to be forming a homologous pair. Okay, right. So this is what it is. So these are the stages of meiosis. Then coming to what else happens in mitosis, we can say it's made up of, or rather comprised of, two major stages. Karyokinesis, which is division of the nucleus. Karyon means nucleus, okay? And cytokinesis would mark the end of it because it's the division of the cytoplasm. Right, guys? So these are the stages of mitosis. Once again, well, I would honestly say for mitosis, it's okay even if you don't use colored pens, but certainly it's gonna be very, very visually appealing to you if you could use different colors like this. Okay? Yes. Viplav is like reminding, right? One of the mnemonics which I had mentioned. I prefer Malayalam and Tamil. Yes, IPMAT. Right, guys? IPMAT. If you want, you can add a C also to indicate cytokinesis. All right. Now, children, pay attention for ICSE class 10. What you mainly need to know is what happens in each of these. Okay. So if at all in your mind map, it's a small tip I want to give you. You want to make a quick note of what each of these stages would mean, because diagram-based questions from mitosis and meiosis stages are very, very, very common in section B for ICSE class 10. Okay. It was a great mnemonic, says Aditya. Yes, children. So, this is the mnemonic that Aditya is talking about. So, children, remember pro. Prophase stands for first. Pro for first. Meta stands for middle. Okay. So, first, and this stands for middle. Okay. Anaphase, ana stands for opposite. Okay. Telo stands for towards the end. Okay. Which means we are nearing the end of cell division. And ultimately, cytokinesis. Children, you know what? Many children tell me that they are confused between telophase and cytokinesis. The major thing you need to note here, pay attention, major thing you need to note here is that in telophase, the cytoplasm would still be only incompletely divided, but in telophase, okay, but in cytokinesis, as you can see, they would have entirely split up into two daughter cells. Very important to remember this, because identifying by just looking at the diagram, would mean that, you know how ICSE is very tricky in this. In section B, they would give you this diagram and they would ask you identify the stage. The remaining four sub questions, which are part of the same question, would be based on this answer. For example, anaphase picture is given to you and you're asked to identify it. By mistake, if you write the answer as telophase, the next sub question might be draw and label the image of the stage preceding this stage. What would your answer be? Anaphase is what is given to you. So ideally, the answer to question 2 would be the diagram of metaphase. But if you have written the answer for the first one as telophase by mistake, that's about it. You are going to be ending up drawing anaphase instead for the next one, right? So that means you're going to be losing a lot of marks. So pay careful attention. Definitely, ICSE board is sensible enough to give you images which will have some hint in the image that you can make out. Something that will help you identify that it is definitely this stage. Okay? Exactly. Okay, so children, let's take a very quick break. Now you have the opportunity of joining Vedantu's amazing courses, and once you are registered with us, you can be a part of unlimited live classes with fun and high level quizzes. And children, one very interesting thing is that you get to compete with students from different parts of India and from different parts of the world. And even as a teacher, I really enjoy that. And having interactive replays, just in case you miss out any session when it's happening live, right? The replays would still be interactive. And that means the quizzes and leaderboards are going to be still live. You can still be a part of the quizzes and leaderboards just like a live session. That's amazing, right? And after every session, you will be able to download the handwritten notes of your master teachers, doubt solving, tests, assignments, everything will be a part of this so that you're in a much better position than whatever you are right now when it comes to your exam time. Okay. And an added bonus on top of all this, 5,000 plus micro courses and crash courses for competitive exams are going to be available for free. Okay. So yes, guys, as far as the pricing is concerned, well, I will tell you that. But to know more about this, visit the link in the description box below. It's also given in the pinned comment, which is below. Okay. And you can apply the coupon code AMBPRO. So, guys, how will this make sense to you from a financial perspective, right? From a payment point of view, the pricing point of view, basically. So, a 1 month subscription to Vedantu Pro would mean that in 30 days, you get unlimited access to live classes, approximately about 200 live sessions you can attend if you are part of the 1 month program, okay, if used in the right manner. But of course, interactive replays just in case you miss it, right? Okay. Yes, I do have that plan, Aditi. A quiz of the whole syllabus for ICSE biology. You can look forward to it. Okay, right. So the coupon code that you can apply for this would be AMBPRO. Okay, AMBPRO. When you apply this, it means you're able to avail all these 200 odd sessions in just rupees 2,159. And what all comes under it, not just biology, it would have science, maths, social studies, and English. Everything is taken care of. Okay. Right. Now, for those of you who want to stay tension free till the end of this academic year, which is going to be till March 2021, you can go ahead for a slightly longer term plan in which, after applying the coupon code, you will be paying a total of rupees 7,200. Okay. So that would be for 600 sessions approximately. So that helps you calculate the per session cost so that you can make a much better decision. Children, the per class or per session price for the 1 month plan would be rupees 11 per session, and for the longer term plan it would be rupees 12 per session. Okay. Exactly right. This is definitely much more reasonably priced than your favorite Lay's packet or your favorite Haldiram snack packets or your favorite chocolate bars, whatever it may be, right? So think about it. Quality sessions available at that price, it may not be very common. So make the best use of it. And I think now the ball is in your court. Okay, guys, before we get started with Menti, before we get started with Menti, can we quickly summarize? Can we quickly make a mind map? Yes, I want you all to contribute to making this mind map. Okay. Right, I'll give you a homework also, which will be to make a mind map for this. I will tell you about that towards the end of the session. Yes, guys, how do we start this mind map? Yes? There is no replication in meiosis. What do you mean? DNA replication, you mean? DNA replication occurs in interphase. Kashish, okay? It doesn't occur in between prophase, metaphase, anaphase, or telophase. It would already have occurred during interphase. Okay? Right. Pinaki Mind Map is a very quick tool with something like a flow chart, which will help you have a bird's eye view of everything which comes under a particular chapter. Okay. Righto. You are late because you were playing cricket with your brother. Oh my goodness. Done with your pre-boards, right, Anushri? That's why you are all like calm and cool and playing cricket with your brother and nice, nice. Okay. Yes, children. So let us get started. Cell cycle and cell division, right? We start the chapter talking about the chromosomes, right? So I will just write here chromosomes, chromatin. What else do you have to know? Chromatid, right? Very, very minute difference between those terms, right? Exactly. And then, of course, DNA. Now, we're talking about DNA, you also need to know about histone proteins, and that means you have to know about nucleosome as well, the nucleosome model, right? Exactly. Okay. And how did it go, Vidhi? आज बायो का प्री बोथ था offline, and I hope that went great. Yes. So, children, what else would you include here? This is a standalone concept, possibly like it can come under like one single wing, Hannah, right? Okay, right. Centromere says Viplav. Yes, that is all right. That will come under all this, the structure of the chromosome and all of that. But now, tell me what next? Cell cycle. So under cell cycle, when I say cell cycle, you can divide this into interphase, right? Sorry, interphase, prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. You can also put cytokinesis under this. And you would also mark this as dividing into G1, S, and G2, right? Exactly, G1, S, and G2. Okay, you can include G0 if at all you want. It's completely optional. Okay. Yeah. So G0 stage, Suhita is asking, ma'am, what is G0 stage? So G0 stage is a stage which is a resting stage. It can either be temporary or permanent. Sometimes, for certain reasons, instead of getting into the S phase, from the G phase, a cell may enter into the G0 phase, which means that during the G0 phase, it's just dormant. It's just literally resting. It doesn't do anything else. Okay. Right. So sometimes, because of whatever reason it went into it, it could get reversed and come back into G1 and then continues to to S, G2, and all of that. But if at all, it's like a nerve cell, like a neuron, right? It would be permanently in a state of G0 because neurons, they don't generally divide. Once they are mature, they don't generally undergo cell division. So children, now although I have written it like this, I want you all to make a proper diagrammatic representation of this. Okay, so just like whatever we saw, mark it off as interphase and all the stages, whatever you want to include, mark it off like this, right? Okay, now at the end of this, what else would we want to include? Here it would be mitosis. Now, after this, we will have to talk about meiosis. You could include that it happens in reproductive cells, right? Yes. So what is special about meiosis? What would be my divisions over here? Quickly tell me. Meiosis divisions. Yes. 23. Okay, all of that is fine. Okay, Kashish, I would suggest please have a look at the Umang series. We've discussed everything completely in detail over there. Okay? Right. As I told you, mind map series is not intended for discussion because although we would love to do that, it doesn't make sense, right? Explaining everything. Even bio bites in 15 minutes. I think, if I'm not wrong, we've discussed even meiosis there. If not, you would definitely find it in the Umang series playlist. Okay? Right. Menti is about to start. So quickly tell me. Meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. Very good, Aditi. Yes, meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. Okay. And the stages under them. Everything that you have to know according to your syllabus, you can include them. A diagrammatic representation would be ideal. Okay. And for meiosis 2 as well. Meiosis 2, always remember, it would be entirely similar to mitosis. Okay. Right. So for your reference, we have also made a beautiful mind map here. You can have a look at it. The PDF will be available to you very soon, either today or tomorrow. Okay. Right. Shall we start Menti now? Yep. Shall we start Menti? Ready? Okay. Now, children, those of you who are enjoying these live sessions and enjoying the fact that we are having so many mentees these days, please do click on the like button. Okay, that's the easiest and the fastest way of letting us know all about your love, right? The best way to express that love is by clicking on the like button. No better way. Okay, so children, go to menti.com, use the code 821630. 821630. Yes, yes, yes. Go on, go on. If at all there's anyone who you think would love to be a part of our mentee, please do feel free to share the link with them. More the merrier, right? Every time in mentee, I keep saying that. Hello, Harshita. You can also join mentee. Doesn't matter if you're from CBSE. Joined, says Akanksha. Okay. Okay. And right, I don't know how many of you here have been, can't see anything except a blank screen. 821630. Can you see the code? 821630. I haven't given you the question yet. Okay, let's see how many have joined. Go ahead. I think 40, 45 would be a good number. Okay, go on, go on, go on. Join me. Go to www.menti.com. Use the code 821630. Okay, bingo. And I think we are all set to begin. Shall we? Okay, so here goes question number 1 for you. Hi, Ojas. Hope you've joined Menti as well. Okay, so here is question number 1. Which of these is or are seen clearly only at the time of cell division? Chromosomes, nucleus, chromatin, or DNA? Yes. Which of these is or are seen clearly only at the time of cell division? Okay, Nidhi, you could open www.menti.com either on your phone or on a different tab. Okay, and a different device would be ideal, but that's all right. That's up to you. There will be a place where you can enter the code. The code is 821630. That's it. Enter that and that's it. You will be in. Okay. Wow, this is amazing. Out of 55 of you, 40 people have told me the answer is chromosomes, of course. Why do you think so? Why is chromosome the answer? Yes, children, why do you think chromosome would be the answer? Connection lost. That would be a network issue, right? Shori, I'm so sorry. I wouldn't be able to help you. Yeah, please try refreshing and joining again. Yes. Oh, how nice to know that. Nasrat says 11 CBSE, but still here to revise cell cycle. That's so good to hear. So, Nasrat, I would suggest please watch our Umang series as well. Okay, we've done revision sessions, we've done like everything in detail, all of that. Because it's highly coiled, says Karna. Um, they condense, yes, exactly. They condense to form chromosomes. Okay, Now here we have question number 2. If there's anyone who hasn't joined Menti yet, okay, leaderboard will be first leaderboard after question 2, last leaderboard after question 5, okay. All right, so here comes question number 2. S phase is called so because of the synthesis of dash. I am sure you're all going to get the answer right for this. Chromosomes, DNA, chromatin, or cytoplasm. Code is 821630. Nidhi. Okay? All right. Yes, guys. Leaderboard not after every question, but after this you will be able to see it. After this question. Okay, good job there. Good job. S phase is called so because of the synthesis of DNA. Of course, DNA replication is the highlight of the synthesis phase or the S phase. All right. So let's have a look at the leaderboard now. Okay, good job. Sanchit, ninth grader. And then we have Mimansa, Vidhi, bio versus physics with AKR, sir. Okay, we'll think about it. There has been a lot of request for that. I'm not sure if it's practically possible to do that this year, though, being in different locations, right? Then, Abhijay, Vandana, Aditya, high five, Aditya, Devesh, Bhavya, Aditi, thank you, Aditi, and Rishita for Ambika, ma'am. Thank you so much, Rishita. All right, let us move ahead to question number 3, which is on your screen right now. Okay. All right, children, also let me remind you something very important. We are a few weeks or probably a few months away from your final exams. So if there is anyone here who has been randomly visiting our channel without subscribing, I would suggest please click on the subscribe button right now. It's not for any particular reason. It's only for the simplest reason that we want you to entirely benefit from all the hard work that we put in to the work on this channel. Okay, children, you just cannot imagine whether it's a 15-minute session or a 20-minute or a 1 hour, 1.5 hour session, even on a YouTube platform, there is a lot of effort that goes behind it. So much planning, so much hard work. So we basically, I'm not telling you to show your gratitude or anything, but why are we taking so much efforts? It's only because we want all of you to have great quality access to great quality education. And it's a YouTube channel, obviously you're not going to be charged anything for that, so there's no harm, there's only going to be benefits, because not just your academics, Umang series, you'll get to know everything has been discussed in detail. And apart from that, the BioBite series, the VIP series, mind map series, like these one shot series, motivation, tips and tricks, strategies, everything which will definitely improve your confidence. Okay, children, all we need to understand, all we need to be convinced is that you are making the full use of it. And yes, it's absolutely our pleasure, children. Yes, thank you so much, children. So definitely stay subscribed and click on the bell icon right next to it. All right, so here we go. There are probably several people who don't know about this channel as well. Please spread word, I would sincerely request. Okay, so children, sister chromatids move towards opposite poles during dash metaphase, prophase, anaphase, or telophase. Sister chromatids moving towards opposite poles. When does it happen? I told you the word opposite, right? Something indicates it. Okay, I think Mimansa says misclicked. That's all right. Okay, your time is up. Good job. Majority have got it right. And that is 44 of you out of 68 who got the answer is anaphase. Children, meta means middle. Okay, no worries, Mimansa, no problem at all. Okay, stay tuned to know that, Ishita, it will be happening every week. So don't worry about that. Misclicked but correct, says Akanksha. Oh my goodness, you are super lucky if that's the case. Okay, no worries, Bhargavi. Always remember, never at all be in a hurry. Okay, I don't remember if I told you this last week. I did a combined mentee with Deen Bandhu sir on the Math Infinity channel. So, I mean, bio versus math that was. So, sir rightly pointed out that in general, students go wrong with a particular question not because you're not aware of what the right answer is, but mainly because you're just in a hurry to finish it. Children, don't be like that, okay? Just take your time, make sure you are clicking on the right answer, especially because you are around 15, 16 years of age, right? But so this is basically the right time to train yourself to be patient and ensure that the quality is what matters much more than the quantity. Okay? Right. No worries at all, Ishita. We have two more questions. Join us, and your fourth question up here on your screen. All right. Karyokinesis refers to dash. Yes. Cytoplasmic division, nuclear division, splitting of the cell into two, or none of these. Karyokinesis. Yes, Suchi rightly says slow and steady wins the race. Absolutely, Suchi. Hi, Nayan. Okay. We will have mentee sessions coming up very often, so you don't have to worry about that at all. Okay. Righto, and I think a majority are going to be getting the answer right. It is, of course, how can my smarties go wrong? It is nuclear division. So, children, now tell me, what is the technical term for cytoplasmic division? Yes, cytoplasmic division. What do you call it? Yes. Okay. Hi, Nandini. Cytokinesis. Yes, Mimamsa. Absolutely. Yes, Kumud, Aditya, all of you say it is cytokinesis. Okay, guys, get ready for the last and final question of this session. Okay? Here it is question 5 on your screen. Okay. Homologous chromosomes pair up during dash. Meiosis 1, meiosis 2, mitosis, or G1 phase. Homologous chromosomes, when do they pair up? You can't ask me a question, Kate. I'm asking you the question. You will tell me the answer. All right. Googly of the day, says Aditya. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So, oh my goodness. This is a little disappointing. Children, homologous chromosomes, they pair up during meiosis 1, prophase of meiosis 1. Confused between A and B. Meiosis 2 is the second part of meiosis, wherein it is exactly a replica of mitosis which occurs. Right? Exactly. So don't get confused between these two children. Children, I would sincerely suggest if you have a confusion between meiosis 1 and 2, because you don't even have to know every stage of meiosis in detail for class 10 level. In class 11, you will be learning it a lot more in advance. So the idea is to know whatever is there in your syllabus crystal clear. Okay, so please check out Umang series once again. All right, and it's something that's super important for you to know. Otherwise, you're going to be putting yourself at too much risk. Okay. Oh, good job. So Vandana is our winner for the day. Vandana with 4,890 points. And then second position we have Vidhi, Aditya, Sania, Natasha, Aditi, Pikachu. Okay, high five Pikachu. Aryan, Preetham, Kritika. Well done, well done, well done, guys. I am anyway super, super impressed by all the amazing performances except for the very last question. Okay. Right. So, children, please make sure you download the notes, the PDF form of the notes from the description box below. Come back and visit the description box sometime later today or tomorrow. Okay. So, yes, guys. So yes, and also about Vedantu Pro, check out the link in the description box below. The coupon code would be AMBPRO. My map next session of mind maps for yet another chapter will be coming up very soon, so stay tuned. As I told you, stay subscribed to our channel Vedantu 9th and 10th English. And children, you know what, the whole purpose of launching this channel was that we wanted to ensure children who were not used to learning in Hindi are also able to get good quality educators, are also able to get access to good quality sessions, right? To make it simplified and everything. So to help you to the best of our abilities, we launched this particular channel, right? So definitely spread word about our channel, because we, as I told you, we work very hard for you all. So please make sure you are all able to use it, utilize it to the best possible ability, right? Especially like giving notes and all of that in the as a PDF form in the description box below, right? Please, please, please make the best use of it, and click on the like button if you have enjoyed this and want more and more of these. And my Instagram ID, my email, everything is given here for you. So let us now see, children, this is my homework for you. I gave the same homework to CBSE 9 and 10 as well. Send me your version of a mind map for this particular chapter. Cell cycle, cell division, and structure of chromosomes. Together, make your version of a mind map. The only couple of rules I have would be that you shouldn't spend more than 30 minutes on making the mind map. Secondly, it should be the perfect one according to your creativity, not like copy pasted from anywhere. No, I don't want you to do that. Okay, your version, use colors or use a single color, whatever works for you. Okay, depending on the time that you have, because I know you will have a lot of homework from school also. So I don't want you to take this as an additional burden, but I want you to just get the feel of making a mind map on your own. Okay. Right. So thank you very much. I will see you in yet another amazing session. So until we meet again, children, stay home, stay happy, and stay healthy. Happy Sunday. Happy weekend. Bye bye.